fourth one here that makes a relationship sick is comparing your partner with someone else. Comparing your partner with someone else. This is one ancient and modern thing that we are still doing till today. This is one ancient and modern thing we are still doing till today. Comparing your partner with someone else. Come on now. Come on now. See, as I've said and I'll always say, you can never get it 100%. You can never. Those persons you call X, you call them X for a reason. X, whatever, you call them X for a reason. And because there are some certain areas in your life or gap they did not fill, that is why they are X. So when this new person comes into your life, you don't expect that person to act as the other person. It can't work. If you come up with this narrative of this food you prepared, I don't like it, assuming it was blessing, she would have done it better. I don't know why you are coming back by this time. I don't understand. See, for a very long time now, this custom man that is here has been around. But you guys do the same job, you close the same time. So what always keeps you outside? Come on. We have our unique ways. There are ways you can also reprimand, correct your partner, or make your points without comparing him or her with someone else. Especially you see the female gender, they have a way they react to those things. My gender, when you compare them with maybe some other person you've been in a relationship with, you take them from 0 to 100. You take them from 0 to 100. No matter how that love is they have for you, no matter the kind of love they have for you, they tend to lose it. Because nobody wants to be in that position of comparison. I won't be talking deep on it because we all know, we all understand. So please, you try as much as possible to limit that in your relationship, or else it will always make your relationship fall sick. Malice will not help your relationship. Grudges will not help it. Keeping one or two funny faces will not help it. So to avoid those things, anything that makes you that would have made you to compare your partner with someone else, please, whenever you remember those videos, stay away from it. You don't do it. There are ways you can air your grievances without comparing your partner with someone else. So let's move on to the next point. I think that's number 5. So I won't be talking much on this point, ignoring your past. I'll just be saying maybe just a 2-line or 1 line. One thing you should know about ignoring your past is your accepted past is what has formed the basis of the relationship in which you are today. So don't shy away from discussing your past. Whenever your partner brings it up, stand to it with your full chest. Accept where you've made mistakes and life move on. Also remember that your neglected past or your secretive past is what we move over to the future. That past you have refused to talk about today will become your future tomorrow. So why not make it your present and trash it out and move on to your future? So please, to avoid your relationship being sick, try as much as possible. Discuss your past. That accepted past, this is for especially those that are trying to get into marriage. Your accepted past today is what makes your tomorrow. That's what makes the marriage. But that your carried over past, that your secretive past, will haunt you in the future. So try as much as possible to give it out. And when you do so and it's accepted, you have that inner peace within you. So the next point is point number 6. And the point number 6 is shaming your partner publicly. Shaming your partner publicly. The set of people I have in mind when preparing for this video are the elegant ones. Those ones that feel they're elegant. Those ones that feel they are bossy. Those ones that feel that they are well outspoken. Those ones that feel they have table manners. Those persons that feel that they are, in fact, they are Mr. and Mrs. Perfect. They are perfect. They can't fault in anything. Those ones that say that it's just, I can never get it wrong. Please and please and please, when you're in a public place with your partner, try as much as possible to use your sense. I say it again. Use your sense. Yes, Mr. Outspoken, Mrs. Outspoken, that person has feelings just the way you do. That person reasons just the way you reason. That person has pride just the way you have pride. So don't see it as a point of every point you want to shame your partner, every point you want to correct. You don't know when you should do a public correction and when you should do a private correction. There are some things you can correct your partner indoors when you guys are together, catching fun together, you're teasing the person, see the way you are walking, or see the way you ate, and the rest of it. Not when you're in a public place. That is when you have to tell your partner you're not eating well, you're not doing this. There are ways you communicate. Or you are talking. The person said something that must have pinched you a bit in a very low tone, and the next thing, you hit your hand. You hit your hands on the deck and said, "Don't you ever!" Outside, you are shaming yourself. You are shaming yourself. You are shaming yourself. So, for you not to make your relationship sick, please, know the best time to correct your partner. Don't shame your partner in the public in the form of correction. It doesn't work because that's the height of it. Even me as the person, you bring it to me, you do the right thing. As at the time you're supposed to correct me, something you're supposed to tell me privately inside, you bring it outside to cajole me. That is no longer correction now. It's out of it. I won't take it. So please, try as much as possible to maintain decorum in your relationship. Please. Please. Calculate yourself. You can use eye contact. Your partner can be eating in a way and you just do it and smile. And possibly she will look at you and sometimes she will understand. Okay, if you're in social media days, you can just be with her and you hold your phone and you be like, I don't expect this thing from you. You're very silent. Someone is looking at you on your phone. You go on WhatsApp and you just chatter up. Please do this thing this way. Immediately the person take correction. Immediately. Or you just look and say, sweetheart, I don't like the way you are eating. Or I don't like the way you are sitting. Can you sit properly? Or please, I won't want you to get involved in this discussion. You just do it on WhatsApp. Come on. These are modern ways you pass information publicly and not screaming at the top of your voice, making yourself to be heard. The last but not the least, expecting too much from your partner. This is a long-awaited last. Expecting too much from your partner. I have settled a lot of issues from the very first day of marriage, 2 years. I had this friend. She came to me, she said, Victory, I know they marry again. And I said, what's the problem? She said, I don't know. I said, you won't understand. Everything about this guy is annoying. everything about him is, I don't like it, this is what he does. She begins to list a lot of things that, if you are not in this line, you will see her to be insane. If you are not in this line of relationship, you will see her to be like, come on, woman, what is wrong with you? I'm not even seeing anything your guy is doing. But do you know, as she was trying to narrate herself, I understood every bit of what she is saying. And that is because she entered the marriage with too much expectation, high expectation from the partner. Possibly sometimes it might be his education. You just feel that, okay, you know him to be a graduate, and as a graduate, there are some things he should be able to attend to. There are some level of understanding that is required of him as a graduate. And when he's not possessing that, you'll be like, what? You'll flare up. Then you just look at him sometimes and you say, come on, I don't believe this is what I got married to. Because you see these early years of marriages, come on, it's not easy. Most persons will tell you 80% of persons go through that stage, that phase. They go through that phase. And that's because when you look at it, I know we're in a relationship, I spent time with this person, we did things together. How come I did not know the side of him? How come I did not see the side of him? Sometimes this high expectation I'm talking about may not be money. I understand that money is part of it, but sometimes money, it might not. It might be you want the person to understand how you feel. You want the person to know that you need something. As the person is coming back from work or whatever, he should understand that he needs to get bread for the house. As in, you want your partner to be omnipresent and omni-knowest. Let me use that word. You want your partner to be omni-knowest, if there's any word like that. To read your mind. To know what is inside of you, to know what you are thinking at every point in time, to know why you are smiling, to know why you are frowning, to know why, come on, it won't work. Relationship don't usually have this side of it because the man or woman, you want to go extreme to please your partner. Most relationships, let me use that word, don't experience this side of it, this high expectation. Most relationships don't experience it because at that stage of relationship, you see the guy will be all over out there. The girl too wants to give in her best. That's why you see this word that people always use and say the person has been pretending. She has been pretending. He has been pretending. Most people use that phrase. But come on, there's no pretense here. It's just your mind. You are being deceived. Your mind deceived you. Your thinking deceived you. Will I say you are delusional or whatever word whatever as in the right adjective I will use, I don't even know. But the truth is that, in fact, you deceived yourself. Yes, most relationships have these issues. High expectation. You need your partner to be 100%. You want a situation whereby if you want money for this, you get it. You want money for this, you get it. You want to go for a trip, you want those things happen in movies. It doesn't happen in real life. Even if I know that there are some relationships that they go all far to make sure that they do those things to make it work for their partner. But come on now, let's be serious here. Let's be practical here. It doesn't work that way. So I'll advise, try as much as possible to limit that expectation you have of your partner. Your partner is not God and can never be God. Look at yourself. Ask yourself, okay, what if I'm expecting this person to be thinking the way I'm thinking? He should understand everything. Okay, let me say I'm the person. My husband should understand everything. He should know when I'm sick. If you don't talk, how will they know? If you don't talk, if you don't speak out, how will they know? And that is why I started with that. Try as much as possible to have time. Don't allow yourself to be distracted. That's why I started these things with distraction. When you allow yourself to be distracted from your relationship, You begin to live that life of he's supposed to, because that relationship lacks communication. Come on now. Come on. See, we are not God. We are semi or we are demigod. Gods. Let me use that word. So if you don't talk, your partner will not know. And don't always leave your partner with assumptions. You always want the person to assume. It's not everybody that is good with that. Sometimes some persons will come and say, guess what? Is there everybody that knows how to guess? So please, I'll advise us that we should try as much as possible to apply some healthy tips in our relationship. I think I'm going to come up with that video too, healthy tips that can make your relationship grow. So these things I've mentioned are things that will actually make your relationship sick. If you keep on doing them, sometimes we do them unintentionally, we don't know. But if you continue like that, your relationship is gone. Not it will be gone, it's gone. So please, if you've watched those videos to this level, I will say thank you. If you've come this far, I will say thank you. Honestly, you are the real MVP. So do well to like this video and subscribe to my channel. More valued content of this nature will be coming. More valued videos. More inspirational videos like this will be dropping. So just please like my videos, subscribe to this channel, and turn on your notification button so that whenever I post new videos, you'll be the first to get it. Thank you and bye.